If you are finding that you are getting regular niggles in the back, the hamstrings and the calf, and it feels like the whole posterior side of your body is getting tight, lacking mobility, this is for you. So let's take you through a mobility session for the back, the hamstrings and the calves. My name is Ben Short from Personify Fitness. Let's get started. So first of all, mobility tends to be a key factor that is focused around tightness or impact. So these exercises should be low in impact and gradually progressing the range of movement. For making sure all you need for today is a mat, a flat surface and yourself. I want you just to relax your shoulders, shake out your legs and get started. So stepping onto the mat, first of all, what we are going to do is work over onto the hamstrings by bringing one leg forwards, toes down, scoop under gently, change sides, and you may feel a little tightness through the back as you slowly come through 2 to 3 seconds through that movement. Next up, we're going to lift the toes, keep scooping, get a little lower. This is going to be working on that sciatic nerve, getting extra mobility through the exercise as well. Go that little bit further. Toes are still up. And relax there. Finishing off in 3, 2, 1. Brilliant work, guys. Coming up onto your toes, get some movement into your calves and into your heels. So lifting up your heels off the floor, keeping your toes on the floor and just waking them up gently. Fantastic. Low impact. Brilliant for today. Shake out the legs. Feet are going to be just over shoulder width apart. Hands out by the sides so that your hands are around about your midriff and you're just going to come side to side gently. Not fast, just gradually moving round. As always, with the mobility through Personify Fitness, we are going to make sure you work within your pain-free zone. So this shouldn't feel sharp. It shouldn't feel over tight. Nice and controlled, right to left, left to right, just right across, stopping in the middle, gradually moving around with your head in between your hands here, starting to look over your shoulders, push it a little bit further and progress round. Ideal for those that have spent a lot of time recently behind a desk typing away, or maybe have increased their miles, especially road running, and felt a little bit more impact coming through their back. Last 3, try and really look over that shoulder, 2, and 1. Brilliant work. Keeping your feet in the same position, I want you to come down towards one leg, touch your toes or your sock, walk across to the other leg and come back up. Bring your feet further apart now. Do exactly the same, walking down the leg as low as it can go. If you feel a tightness in the back of the leg or maybe the back, whatever's tighter, come across your body and back up. This time we're going the opposite direction. Down one leg, walking your fingers across and back up. You're doing great, guys. Back down the original way, across and up. Fantastic. And one final one, walking down the leg, across and slowly up. Kick those legs back, shaking them out, shaking out your hands, and looking to get your heels towards your bum. Okay. And just kick your legs out in front, lifting the knee up and just kicking out as if you're kicking a door down. Love it. Start to get a bit higher with your feet. As long as you can't feel any sharp pain at the top of the hamstrings or anywhere else, add the arms in and show the sole of your foot away from your body a little bit more aggressively now without leaning back in a running specific movement today. As you lift the knee, stretch out the legs, landing under your body. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Fantastic. Come over to the edge of your mat. Feet either side of the mat. Slowly walk forwards with your hands and hold the position on all 4s here. Pushing your heels down to the floor, one by one, getting extra mobility here through the calves and through the Achilles, really important. Bit of strain through the shoulders. If you need to, you can come lower, which is a bit harder through the Achilles. Or if you find that it's too much and the calves are working too much, bring your hands further back towards your feet and focus here on your breathing. Keep it nice and controlled throughout. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep moving those toes. And slowly drop down onto the knees. Stretch your hands forwards, drop your glutes or your bum down towards your heel. Tuck in your chin and just stretch out the back. Slowly crawling your fingers forwards and just getting that little bit taller. Don't forget to breathe. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, move forwards into that Cobra pose. Hips down to the floor, looking straight up in front. Feel that stretch through the core. Keep it tall through your upper spine. And breathe. Deep breath in before we reverse back to that original prior exercise. And out as you move your bum back to your heels, chin down to your chest. Great work, guys. Deep breath in. As you exhale, going back over into that Cobra pose. Looking up towards the ceiling or sky. And one final time on this one. Deep breath in. And out. Bring in your hips back, well done. Chin down to the chest. Hands forwards, crawl those fingers even further forwards. Deep breath in. And out as you head round and up, facing upwards for us. Exhale. Keep it relaxed. Well done, guys. Really good work. Really, really good work. Okay, from here we're going to spin it round onto our back, hands down by the sides. And I just want you just to gently kick your legs out, touching your heels down onto the floor, in between, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Okay, and hug one knee for me. Now, as we work on the hamstrings in this next mobility, it's really important they don't move laterally into the body or the foot doesn't move out to the side. You can do this just by looking at your leg here. Can you see your foot on the left or the right hand side of your leg? If so, then it's not straight and there's a bit of tightness there through the hips. Just try to pull that into position so that the foot disappears behind the leg and the knee, and tuck that knee into your chest and bring the chin up towards the knee, your forehead towards the knee. Feel more of a stretch there. Same leg, we're going to straighten, keeping it as close to the body as possible. Don't let it go too far back. As much as you can through that hamstring. Keeping them nice and straight. And breathe out. Can you feel that down the back of the leg? Is that leg tight? Next up, we're going to go back to the original position, bending the knee back in to the body. Have that check. Double check the leg that's straight on the floor as well. Is that moving out to the side? Are the toes pointing out laterally? Or are they facing up towards the ceiling or sky? From here, you can sometimes feel stretches around the hip flexors as well as the top of the hamstrings. Whatever's tightest, you'll tend to find you can feel at this stage. Straighten that leg, hold behind the knee, relax the head down and breathe out. Try and bring it further than you did on the first one here. A great stretch for the hamstrings, but maintaining a straight leg. If it's shaking a little, that's completely fine. It's probably towards the end of its range of movement. It won't snap, but if it feels too much, don't go beyond this level. Bringing the knee down for the last time here, tuck that into the chest, head forwards. Take note of all the points we've mentioned already. And straighten that leg nice and straight, even further this time, closer towards your head. Relax the head down and breathe out. Exhale all the way. Relaxed exhale. As you exhale, just holding that position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that down. Bring both legs in and out. Little bicycle base stretching here. Great work, guys. And relax that leg down. Tucking that knee into the chest, holding that position there, moving the forehead forwards. Brilliant. And breathing out. As we straighten that leg, we place our hand just between the knee and the glutes. We make sure that's nice and straight. We take note, is your left or right tighter in it? Okay, and bending your knee, tuck it into your chest, bring your chin in, and breathe out. Take note on this side, is it moving inside or outside of the leg, or are you bringing that straight up towards the inside of your shoulder? Relax and breathe out as you lift the leg up, straightening even more. Lovely job, guys. Nice and straight, hold that position. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, knee comes down for the last time, tucks into the chest, head comes up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Great. And straight for the last time. Well done, team. Hamstrings looking good, looking strong. Keep that leg as straight as you can. Lovely. You can feel that a bit further. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, exhale, and lower. Brilliant. Shake out those legs. You're doing fantastic, team. Staying in this position, I just want you to bring your toes up towards your body and extending away from the body. Rotate those round, lifting one leg up. Extra mobility into the calves and the ankles, the Achilles, change direction. Just on there, other side, lifting the legs up, rotating round. Squeezing your toes up and down as you do this is a great one to do, change direction. The hands and the feet are very similar. Really important that they get used, or they'll be less effective. Okay, from this position, you're lying down, you're relaxed, your shoulders are on the floor. You're going to lift one knee up like we did before. With the opposite hand, so that's my right leg up, left hand across, you're going to bring it across your body. And then you're going to swing it back out, away from the body, straightening it out in the opposite direction. Knee comes in and out like a one-legged star jump on the floor, I guess. Here we go. Fantastic, really good work. Stretch it out. Lovely, keeping the back as sort of select or push down towards the floor as you can. Keep that moving, goes right out to the side. 3 more of these. First one, knee up. Feel a light stretch on the glute. If you can't feel that stretch, bring it higher up towards your opposite shoulder and look to try and maintain your hips down on the floor as you do this one. Last 2, there's that extra one in here, and you're just going to hold it for a couple more seconds and the last few reps. And over. And last one. Brilliant work, guys. You're doing fantastic. And back over. Relax that leg down. Deep breath in and breathe out. Alternate hand, alternate leg. Knee comes across. 90 degrees at the knee as you put that down. Leg comes out straight to the opposite side. Same again, but on the opposites. The temptation is to move your body right round, but look to keep your upper body, your shoulders both in position and grounded throughout. And that will limit the lower back movement as well. What that means is you'll get an extra stretch, increasing the mobility through that area. Fantastic, guys. Don't forget to breathe out. I'm breathing out as I bring the knee over here. And round. You should feel a stretch in the glute and through the mid and upper back as we go into the last 3. Well done, guys. Here you go, straight up and across. Get a little bit more movements. And the final one, knees right across and over and down to the floor. Hold that there, feel the stretch in the glutes, keeping the shoulders back. Lovely job. Okay, holding the knees up, to your body, tuck in your chest and just hold that position for a moment. Stretching out away from the body, touch down the feet if you need to, bring them back in and just squeeze your knees into your chest. Second of 3, pushing out away from the body, back in, squeeze your knees into your chest, tuck your chin in, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Really good work. Shake out those arms and the legs. Really nice work, team. Slowly come up to a seated position. Brilliant. Posterior next. So we're going to bring one leg across our body, hold the outside of the knee. Just want you to bring that one across your body. Feel that a bit of a glute static stretch, and that's why we put this at the end of the exercises today, guys. So one leg in front, one leg across. Change sides. Fantastic. You can stay here if you can feel that glute stretch and it feels like more than enough, then stay in this position. If you feel that you want to get more out of it and you're comfortably in your within your pain zone, what we're going to do here is, rather than having the legs straight, we're going to bend it to 90 degrees. Now, as we do this today, team, we're going to make sure you don't start to move over towards that side, but the leg is going to be looking straight forwards towards your device that you're watching this on today. Bring the hands across, so one leg's across, secure by there. Hands across here, and you're going to feel more of a stretch through this glute. Nice. Look over the shoulder, get more of a stretch through this, guys. And move over to the other side. Make sure you prepare well with this. The leg is directly in front of the body, not out to the side. Leg comes across, holding the outside of the knee. Pull that one in tight, feel a good stretch around the glute, the lower back, if those are tight. Well done. As we come to the last few exercises now, we're going to shake out those legs. We're going to move on to our front on this next exercise, onto our knees first of all. So from here, I want you to bring one leg around, so your foot's there, and then again, so your ankle, or the just above your ankles, or the upper Achilles, is secured by your knee. Okay, 90 degrees ideally. This one's called the pigeon pose. With this exercise, your hands are at the top of the mat. You're going to slowly lower your leg directly behind. Now, if you're happy here and you can feel the hip on the other side to where the foot is facing, and this position, stay here on all fours. If you can't feel that one, once again, we're staying within our pain thresholds here, guys. Push that knee further back and come down into plank arms. Okay. Really good stuff as you start to lean towards the hip. You can also move your arms around towards the hip to the side. You can feel there, guys, and feel more of a stretch through there. Drop your chin down to the chest and just look to lower your leg further back behind you, or lower your body through that hip to feel more of a stretch. We have 5 seconds left. This shouldn't be painful. It should feel like a loosening ache. 4, 3, 2, breathe in and out. 1, and slowly bring your hands back round and bring that knee in to the original position. Lift it up, tuck that one back under. Stretch up, feeling mobile already, and back with the hands in that position. We're going to bring the other leg across. Now, just remember the positions you were in a second ago. That's often quite tough. Which leg did I just use? And then we go from there. So once again, in this position, if you do feel any cramping or any aching, it's key that you just shake that one out and then get back into that position when you're ready. Foot is going to be facing away from the body, same as before. Lower that back leg straight behind you, not out to the side, and come lower with the hands to where you feel comfortable on that hip. Can't feel the stretch? Oh, you can, good. If you can't, then look to get lower through that hip, move over to the side, 45-degree angle or so. Chin comes down to the chest, and you just focus on putting more body weight through that area. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, bring that knee in. Back onto the kneeling position. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and give yourself a hug and release. And again, and release. Every time you come round, touch the back of your shoulder blades, drop your chin down, squeeze and release. 2 more. And release. Last one. And release. Okay, hands back in position, shoulder width or so either side of the mat. With this one, I want you to bring your leg forwards, so it's on the outside of your hand. From here, I want you to come back, holding your other hand still in position, and just stretch up across so your hand is up in the air. And focus on your core and your lower to mid back. Can you take your arm round any further? Lovely, and back round. Again for me, hold that position at the top. Make sure your foot is completely grounded. It's not rolling over. And out to the side, and back down. And one last time. Fantastic work, guys. Listen to your body through this mobility workout. Is there any areas that need a little bit more love? Is there a lot of areas that need a lot of love? If so, there's more mobility ones for you, contact me. Okay, we're going to stay in this position here. We're going to come up, so hands are off the floor. Holding the inside of the knee, we're going to push that away from the body. And we're going to look across in the opposite direction to which way we're pushing. Nice and tall through your core. Holding that position. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop that knee down, hands forwards, leg out on the outside of your hand. And the same as we've done before, you're going to bring that hand where the foot is, up and around. Holding that position, looking up. Back down. Same again, but further round this time, pushing the range of movement within that comfort zone. And breathe out. Breathing in as you lower the hand for the last one. And breathe out. Can you get further round? Fantastic. Lovely. Coming back down, coming up onto the knees. Foot's in position, leaning slightly further forwards, pulling that knee out to the side and looking in the opposite direction. Well done, guys. Doing amazing. Okay, fantastic work. We're going to slowly come up onto our feet. Final exercises of the day. Like we did at the beginning, we're going to crawl down our left leg, down towards our toes, walk across between the toes and come up. Do you notice that you are closer to the floor as we move back down that leg and down towards your shoes, walking across? Is it easier than it was at the beginning of the session? Up to the top, nice and tall, back down the leg for the last time this direction, across. Are you getting more of your hands onto the floor? Are you getting close to the floor? Are you getting comfortably down there? Moving back for the last one, down to your feet, across your body, and slowly back up. Kick out your legs, shake out your arms, calves, hamstrings, and back, personified, mobile, and ready for the day. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Pass on your